Hey YouTube, how you doing? Kevin here coming at you with another awesome video. Okay, this motor right here is off of a Gtr100, also known as the Trail Boss 100 or the 70s 100, Kawasaki 100s. In the early 70s KE100s, they had the square mount with the screw cables on it and all that crap, with, you know, this type of round shell case. Now, I did a video on the KE100 clutch adjustment, and one of the people in my forum said, hey, I've been watching your video, but mine doesn't have that mark on it, and it doesn't look the same. This one is mounted vertically. The ones on the KE100 are horizontally, so these ones aren't going to have the mark. So I'm going to show you guys how to do these ones. Good thing for spare parts motors, right guys? Okay, so anyway, first things first, I'm going to use a simulated motorcycle. This is a pedal bike right here. We're going to use this Kent bike, just because I don't have a bike handy. Everything's on the top because we're supposed to get thunderstorms in a little bit. So that's why I'm kind of doing a quick video for you guys. Okay, so your clutch lever right here, your clutch is adjusting, and you know, that's like your free play right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this adjuster right here and screw it all the way in. Screw it in. So when you go to squeeze your clutch, it goes right down like that and you don't feel nothing. Okay? Loose as a goose. Screw that all the way in. First step first. Okay? Now I'll show you how I do these 100s. Okay? These 100s. Real simple to do. I can't find really much literature on these things. So I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay? You have an adjuster here that goes up in here. That's where the cable goes in. It goes into the top. Okay, that is your cable adjustment. So if you have a stretch cable, that stretches your cable. We're not even going to worry about that adjustment just yet. Okay? First things first, we're going to do it this way. So looking directly at the mechanism, this is spring loaded. Okay? So what you're going to do is we're going to loosen up your jam nut. Sorry about that. This thing's going to be loosey-goosey. Here we go. You know, loosen up your jam nut like that. Okay, get out as far as you can. Okay, just your jam nut. Don't need the screw out there. I'm doing this one-handed. I'm holding this. It's going to pour out. I know the sun's out right down back of me, but this cloud's right in back of it. Shit's going to get real tonight, guys. Okay, so anyway, now it goes all the way up like that. You can move it around any way you want. So I'm going to show you how I do this. Do you see how I'm putting pressure on holding that up? I'm going to turn the screw in so when I put pressure on it, it stays level. Okay? Watch. I'm doing this one-handed, so I'm going to have to keep reverting back to this. Oh, okay, that actually looks pretty good. See how the bottom part here is level? Like it's straight across? Draw an imaginary line. The bottom part is just about level. Actually, I'm going to back it up just a little bit more. Boom. Just like that. Okay, see how it's nice and level? Then I'm going to lock in my jam nut. Okay. Here's a wrench. Nice and tight. Okay, hold it in the center so it doesn't move. Recheck it. Okay, that's what pressure, thumb pressure on there. That adjuster rod is level at the bottom. See how it's at the bottom? Nice and level straight across. Okay. Then you're going to have a healthy margin up top here. Okay. There's going to be the cables, it's going to be up here a little ways anyway because the cable's going to be connected to it. Okay, so now we're going to move to the handlebars. Okay, so now we've adjusted that so it's nice and level. Okay, now we're going to go over to the handlebars and see where we're sitting at. Okay, you should be having about 1/8 of an inch free plate. So if you measure between here and here, you should have about 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so yours is probably going to be out like this when you go to do it. You're going to say, shit, I didn't have that 1/8 of an inch. Okay, now that's where this cable adjustment comes in right here. So now you're going to screw this back, you're going to tighten it up until you have 1 inch of free plate, or an 1/8 of an inch of free plate. So when you just put light pressure without engaging the clutch, you should have 1/8 of an inch. 1/8 of an inch. Now, if you have to bring this out more than halfway to achieve that 1/8 inch, here's where this adjustment comes in. You adjust it right here. At that point, you would take this and you would back it out, and that's going to put more tension on the cable. of course you're going to have to turn this back in. Okay, so if you bring that one out, you're going to have to put this one back in. So before you adjust that one out a couple of turns, you should put this one in a little bit. And then you're going to have, it's going to be out here again. Then you're going to bring this back out this way until you achieve 1/8 of an inch. So you should get 1/8 of an inch, and then the rest of it should be all clutch. Free play, clutch. Free play, clutch. Okay? And that's how you adjust these clutches. So what I do is I loosen my jam nut, once again, loosen my jam nut, put pressure on this. The cable's going to be connected, but you have to use your thumb. You have to push up on it with your thumb. So use your thumb, push up on it, and see if the bottom of that thing is level. Do a straight line right across the engine. Just pretend, okay? That should be level. You have all that room to travel right there. And then you adjust your handlebars. And that is how you adjust these clutches. You should have 1/8 of an inch of free play, and then the rest of it should be all clutch. And I've adjusted the clutch on this right here by hand. I'm going to put a pair of pliers on it right there, and you have more than enough real estate right there for clutch. That's it. So you get your free play, you got your clutch. That's it. Because this is spring loaded, unlike the KEs. The KEs, this nut right here adjusts the position of this. That's what you're doing when you get that level at the bottom. You want the bottom part level, and then you adjust your top up there. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So hopefully this video helps, and by all means, please comment if you have any questions or need any more clarification. I'm sorry, I'm really just trying to kind of hurry this video along because it's gonna rain out, and I still have to pick the stuff up before I do it. So I got a little bit of a mess going on from a bike I'm working on. But what do you call it there? Yeah. So this adjustment right here is for if your cable is stretched. You don't need to worry about that when you're doing a clutch adjustment. So take your mind off that unless you can achieve your 1/8 inch. Okay, 1/8 inch. If you cannot get your 1/8 like that of free play, if it's too much, then that's where you adjust it from. But if you can achieve your 1/8 inch free play by adjusting here, you're good to go. Don't touch that. Just get the bottom with your finger pressure on, not like that. You're not going to level that off like that. Okay, you're going to have the thing all the way in, and you're going to be like, oh, my clutch is gone. Nope, you got to put pressure like that. Hold it up. Then it should be level right across the bottom. Okay, then you're going to adjust your free play. When you adjust your free play, this is going to drop down a little bit. This is on spring tension. That's why you got to hold it up. Okay, that's going to pull back on your free play. So you're going to have your free play. See, it's literally, look, it's like 1/8 of an inch. Watch that line right there. It's like 1/8 of an inch. See what I'm saying? You're going to achieve that at the handlebars. That's why you got to put the pressure. This is cracked. Yours won't have that line. This mechanism is cracked. This machine suffered a lot of abuse. I'll tell you that. Not by the hands of me though. So, but anyway, hold it up like that. Adjust it so it's straight across the bottom, and you should be good to go. So that's how you adjust that style clutch on the original 100s. And don't forget that right there, all the way in, before you do anything. Screw it all the way in, move it that way, put it that way, turn it to the right, and screw it in. Then you'll have all the free play in the world. Then adjust that till you're nice and level with your thumb. Boop, leveled. If it's when you go to adjust it and it's up here, nope. You gotta turn the screw in, bring it back down, lock up the jam nut, good to go. Then adjust here, get your 1/8 inch. So when you squeeze it, you have an 1/8 inch of free play. Then tighten up your nut. Your clutch is adjusted, just like that. Real simple, real easy. And if you are still slipping, or your clutch is not engaging, you might need a clutch. So that's how that is done. Or you might have a make sure that your mechanism is screwed in. I've had these things on my personal, my 92 KE100. I rode it to work one day, and these screws right here were coming out. So I used a blue Loctite on them, not red. Don't use red; you'll never get them apart. I had to put blue Loctite on and screw them back in because I'm like, I just adjusted this clutch the other day. What the hell happened? I pulled the cover back off, and these screws right here are sticking out, and this plate right here in the middle is bending. I'm like, well, there's my problem. So yeah, definitely make sure they're tight. And actually, I'm gonna say one thing ahead of time: check the tightness of these first before you do anything. And that right there basically concludes this video on the 100 clutch adjustment. The GTRs. This is going to cover the 90cc one. This is going to cover the KHs, all the originals that have the boot that goes on here for the cables that are screwed on. Okay, and you have your air filter assembly that's bolted on for this particular engine, or if your engine has the clutch adjuster bolted vertically. Okay, if it's horizontally, then you're going to have the lines. If you don't have the lines, you bolt it this way, and that's how you adjust it. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. If you have any more questions, by all means, please send them my way, and let me know how you make out. Okay? Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to do one out extra, too. While I'm here, I'm going to show you guys something else. On this oiler, okay, which I've done videos on the KE100 oiler, I'm going to do the same thing on this one real quick, why I'm right here. This is the same oiler as the KE100s have. It's just upside down. Okay, literally, it's upside down. So when you go to adjust these guys, the line is in the opposite. No, on the KE it's up here. On the 100s it's down here. So with your throttle cable released and the whole engine's relaxed, that line right there should line up for the oiler on these motors. Okay. If they're not, the cable comes through the top up here, and his adjuster, these are taken off, but the adjuster would be right here, and that would be how you would adjust the cable to get that line to line up. Okay, so I figured I'd do that quick video for you, and throw that in there. So it's a little bonus piece right there on these oilers. And if you have a oiler from one of these, they are compatible with the KE100s. So it's just literally upside down. That's it. There's no difference. It's just upside down. And that's it. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Any questions, comments, by all means, send them my way. Thank you very much.